Hello, you guys.
Hello. How are you?
Hey, Diana.
Oh, thanks. Hi.
Miss Ross.
Hi.
It's not easy.
Not
But this is your eyeglass, can you see?
See, I'm
Just
looking.
want to make sure.
I'm
Why are you
looking-
angry?
Her name is
just
Sia.
asking,
She can see. Her name is Sia.
Okay, you be quiet for the rest of the day.
No, but I'm looking at the world through my rose-colored glasses.
Left here on
Right.
hold.
Your red rose color.
But it's red though. So,
Red
you know.
Rose.
It's
She
fine.
corrected you right then.
Red rose.
Just saying. Anyway, guys, today we shall be discussing my favorite topic in the world, Nollywood.
Hey.
The
That's a
best.
sweet
We're going to be comparing old Nollywood versus new Nollywood.
Nice.
Are you excited? And our guest is none other than the delectable Zainab Balogun.
Oh yeah, delectable.
Jasmine.
Not like she's a
Exactly.
Caramello. Scintillating.
Oh, no,
Girl.
please. No, no. Don't watch that, please. We are the Shady Bunch, and this is Shade Corner. All right, so like we said, we're discussing Nollywood on this episode, and we're comparing old Nollywood versus new Nollywood. Now, obviously, we know there's a huge difference between the days of Nneka the Pretty Serpent, aka my favorite movie ever, and Banana Island Ghost, for instance. You know, like we've come a long way in terms of visuals, graphics, all of that. So, what do you guys think? Like, is the main difference between old Nollywood and new Nollywood? Zainab, let me start with you. Since
Well, let's talk about the talent. The level of talent.
No bias here.
Yes,
Of course not.
and then the quality of productions as well. Like
Of
you
course.
talked about how, you know, let's say if you're watching an old Nollywood movie, first it comes in like 20 parts. You have to be collecting the CD all over town. Then there are things like the music, like how they're trying to lead you into that dark corner. And then it's all, and then it will now break. You've done it before, right? Old Nollywood sound engineer. Yes, I can see it.
I love how she
Engineer.
said old Nollywood.
And I love that they call it
Didn't catch that
engineer.
shit.
When you're only just by the piano doing
You know that thing we stick there, you don't
Oh,
Xylophone. Yes, yes.
yesterday.
And then, you know, things like, what do you call it? Like motion graphics, like, you know, when somebody's shooting a gun and then you're shooting from here and then the fire will not come from like behind you.
No, you know what? Like, I love when they will shoot and then the gun like will have smoke. Like
Yes, for
it
effect.
blew up.
Banga.
Like you know.
But my favorite thing about like old Nollywood movies is when you die. Like you cannot just fall and die.
For what?
It has to be an Oscar-worthy.
It's a performance.
You've been shot here, but the pain is here.
Then Ribena will
just
sit out.
Yeah, you must fall on your knee.
You must hold on your knee
Fall on your
and then
knees.
now roll back.
And then
Man,
land.
I don't know why that was the way, but I feel like it's because that generation was built up on a lot of improvisation. So
Yeah.
it was, I remember going on a set in Asaba, we were interviewing Mercy Johnson. And they were shooting like, let's say 20 movies in a day. So they'd get like these tiny little scripts with a synopsis. So the story is, he has stolen your
Boyfriend.
or she has stolen your boyfriend, you're angry. Oh yeah, shoot him.
Those-
So you
those
must
scripts,
bring it from the
nothing.
depth of your soul.
Can I just say,
love
like,
it.
when we're saying new Nollywood, they don't count Asaba movies. I'm sorry. Asaba movies are different. Auntie Daniela, okay, let me not say that. There's a Nollywood actress who is the queen of Asaba. You know, where they shoot
you know,
like 15 movies a day.
We can't
different.
discredit what Asaba has done.
We definitely
I mean,
can't.
it's not for everybody. Like, I mean, I at a point in my life, I wanted to actually give Asaba a go, but I knew that I'd have to
But God
dedicate.
intervened.
Yes. The Lord saved you.
The Lord said,
See,
not
no,
this time.
You know the thing, I feel like, I don't know the industry that well, but I feel like Asaba is more volume versus quality.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, quantity over quality. So
Definitely
they just want to pump out 50 movies and make 100K.
But guys,
one
to
quality.
be honest, I'm just going to say, old Nollywood had more interesting storylines to
Definitely.
be sharp. But that's just my own point of
interesting
view.
or more
I
salacious.
think
Here's the thing. I think it was reality for a lot of people. So yes, you will come to your house and the gate man will not let you in again because Oga has a wife inside the house or a girlfriend inside the house. So it was things that people can relate to.
Oh, I want to marry this man, and my parents said no. So I'm going
Yeah.
to say no. But
No,
there
but-
was, because my mommy did not
But
bless me, like, I'll be
guys,
pregnant for
but
18
guys,
months.
to be honest, what I'm trying to say is that a lot of older, like think about movies like Diamond Ring, like Nneka the Princess, they were more organic. I mean, a lot of the movies now are very Americanized.
No,
it could have been Maurice Chestnut and Gabriel Union that could have been acting all those parts because it feels like another person's reality. All I'm trying to say, but that's what I'm trying to. That's all I'm.
But do you not like it when you
no,
go
not
and
that I
watch
don't
it?
like it. But what I'm saying is that I feel like there needs to be, a balance of sorts because I feel like the storylines then just felt more rich and now it's just like I've seen that movie 10 other times in America, in London, in India before it came to Nigeria.
So you want a reboot of old Nollywood?
I want a sort of like retouch of our stories rather than just stealing from somebody else's story and then calling it a. You now spend money, but then the storyline.
Say the name of this movie you are shading.
Well,
Say it.
there are many of them, so if I start, we might not end.
No, say one or two.
Well, okay, let me give an example.
Don't call one of my productions.
Okay, then that's. I was heading towards there, but I was gonna say just a little bit of Wedding Party 2, but let's just go. Let me just. I'll even give Wedding Party 2 some. In fact, no, Wedding Party 2, sorry. He has to go there. Part one was more interesting.
Listen, we cannot give you the same thing over and over again. We've got to expand. We've got to, approach the audience that's the far.
I love how she her voice has just
like
going
we-
down.
You can give us the same thing.
That's what a sequel is about. It's just not cut and paste.
But the sequel has to be better than the first.
It has to be interesting.
Well, yeah.
It has to be interesting. It has to. Will you keep quiet? It has to be interesting. It has to, capture a whole new range of audiences, and it has to make money essentially, which is what we're about. It's about the cash
I
money.
mean, that's the thing about new Nollywood I've noticed is money.
It's
They
money.
know how to
I'll
get
give
that
We
money.
know how to find money.
You know how to
Yeah.
do gang.
Yeah.
You know when they'll land from the limousine, enter one fancy hotel.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Me,
You
I
don't
like
get
my
him on
cuckoo.
Facebook.
I like it when the dead man came out and was like, oh, where am I? I like it when my ghosts are wearing Air Force Ones. I like it
when cars hit the ghost.
I like when the cars are hitting my ghosts. I like it when Sophia and Izmi is saying, it's not a damn pigeon, it's ordinary pigeon. I like that. Not that I don't like you Nollywood. Give credit where credit is due.
Yes.
Quality, quality is good. We're not hearing somebody say,
Pour water.
then you now be hearing
Not to the
echo.
rain.
Or rain will be falling only on the
falling on one
cast. That person will be dry.
I'll give you guys
And it
that.
now looks like they poured
But
the
you
bucket
see,
on the person.
it seems like those things have done. It's done its job because we're talking about it. They're the things that we remember from those movies. So
Okay, what do you guys? Okay, so now if you don't say like your favorite old Nollywood movie, what would it be?
Beyonce versus Rihanna.
Just give me 5. Just give me 5.
Two great female singing sensations are locked in a fierce battle for supremacy. Jealousy and hatred becomes a game.
Let's settle this once and for all. If you think you're better than me, we can both partake in that competition. And then if you beat me, you can have Jay.
I don't care what anybody has to say.
A classic.
Omotola was a banging Beyonce.
You know what I
No, Omotola was Rihanna.
Was she Rihanna?
Nadia Brown
I will not
was
forget it in my life.
Beyonce. Do you know why I won't forget? Because Omotola didn't remember any Rihanna song and she was Rihanna. If you're claiming that, she did not say any word or the
You know why?
lip
She wanted them to use her original soundtrack. She wanted them to play.
You see, the things that like you wouldn't expect from them is what they go and do. Like, who in the world would say, "Let's make a film called Beyonce versus Rihanna"? Man, but that thing.
You know, there was actually Beyonce first.
And then there was Beyonce the
Starring
president.
Nadia Buhari.
But
And
Beyonce
then
president was
Beyonce
always a
president's
Ghanaian.
daughter.
Wait,
It was a Ghanaian movie.
Beyonce the president.
Yes, president's daughter.
President's daughter.
And it was Nadia as well.
And then there wasn't there no Nelly and Drake inside that
No,
one?
be quiet.
No, there was Drake.
There was
Drake.
Drake.
No,
Drake.
Jay.
It was
Jemima
Jay.
was
Jemima
Jay.
was Jay.
Yeah, and he
Yeah,
fell in love with
that's
Beyonce
what-
and
yeah,
Rihanna,
Jay-Z.
and then they were fighting over Jay, the love of Jay, and then Drake came in at one point. You know, it was a hip hop convention. I really loved it.
My favorite old Nollywood movie is. Actually, I don't remember. I don't remember the name. I won't lie to you. It's starring Patience Osoko, and the movie she was basically trying to kill her daughter-in-law. She hated her daughter.
Hey.
She made it.
You've got to love therapy, man.
No, that's
her.
my,
delivers.
she's my godmother, my imaginary
My
godmother.
My favorite thing that she does.
And the thing is that she's so completely different.
In person,
Oh my
yeah.
God. She's like the most peaceful, loving,
No,
very
wait,
nice-spoken.
let me tell you about the movie. So, in this movie, she tries to kill her daughter-in-law, and then she first makes the girl an obanji. Hey. And the girl starts hearing drums in her sleep. I feel like I know people that hear drums in their sleep. Anyway, that's another thing. But I started hearing drums in her sleep, and then next thing she wanted to kill her. She now ended up killing her own daughter. Hey. She put ice cream on the cream so banners. And then she put ice cream in the cup, and the cream so okay, ice cream. And then she took the ice cream and she was really liquid like, oh yes, and then she died. And then she sent hired killers to kill the girl, and she got there, and her other daughter was in the house, was really one day, he shot her. And the baby was like, this guy is a witch, there's no way, it's not God that's doing this. And then rain fell and she died. But anyway, that's my favorite Nollywood movie in history.
Wow.
Bio.
I think I have a lot, so I love something of slaps. What's that movie called?
Festival of
Slaps. Yes.
You slapped me.
Never ever talk to my fiancé like that. Do you understand? Else I'll slap you. You will slap me. I will slap you.
Me? Oh yeah, slap me now. Slap me.
Are you sick?
Oluchi, you slapped me. You slapped me because of this girl. Have you gone nuts? How dare you? Oluchi, you want your sister to slap me?
What? Why would you slap me? What did I do? My prince, what is the problem? Hey!
It wasn't White Hunters.
Return of White Hunters.
If you're black, nothing for you. That's the soundtrack.
And Diamond.
If you're black, nothing for you.
I love
if
Diamond
you're white,
Ring.
something for you.
I like Diamond Ring too, with Teju Babyface when he was like 12.
But to be honest, I was scared of that movie.
It was.
And I am Atanga, which I realized was I am
at anger, but
like only
it
like
was one
last year.
word.
And I like 50. Let me go to New York. I like 50.
You like 50?
I like Isoken.
I like 50.
You know, I like, yeah. So I like
Isoken was
Mine
great.
is called Keeping Faith. Like he's very, very,
I
very,
remember
very
Keeping
old. Yeah, I have
Faith.
Genevieve. Genevieve was dating I can't remember his name.
RMD.
No, he used to wear
Ramsey
those like tiny glasses.
Pete Enne.
No,
Oh no.
Is it the one that's always
Pat
a drug
something.
dealer?
No.
Is it the one that's always
it
a
don't even
drug
matter.
dealer?
He don't matter. He's not relevant like that again. So he was wearing like he used to wear those tiny glasses, and then she lived with Genevieve lived with her step family, and then they treated her badly, and her father died. It was very Cinderella. Her father died, and then her mother had a daughter and a son. Then the daughter now became a prostitute.
Of course.
The mother killed. It was guess who the mother was? Eukarya. The mother
Shout out to you.
Eukarya killed the mom with Jazz. Then drove Genevieve out of the house. It was just her and her 2 kids left. And Genevieve went to hustled her way through school. They didn't hear from her. The son now joined the bad gang.
Of course.
And now became an armed robber.
Of course.
And then he went to fight crime. I mean, they robbed an abandoned building and got killed.
Sorry, why do they always do that?
They have to rob the abandoned building.
Abandoned buildings is where the action will happen. Yes. Then they're now shooting in between windows.
No. But even when he died, remember they shot him here. And then he goes, and then there was a bullet in his head. And I was like, I love this so much. Then the daughter became a prostitute. And then that one, I don't even know how that one died because it was not relevant. Then the mother now started having issues because she did not realize before she killed the husband that he had not paid the rest of the mortgage money. So she kept saying, I'm coming back. She now went to go and pick up the ring of the juju that she used to kill the husband. And then that one now ran mad. Because the whole thing was it was just a hot mess.
I love it.
Then at the end, you now see Genevieve with somebody saying, and I kept the faith.
Of course.
You have to reinforce. They all come with a message.
And then guess what?
I'm sure the song even said the whole story.
To God be the glory.
Yeah.
No,
I actually
it
miss
used to
that.
drive me crazy that every Nollywood movie has to have some kind of
message.
Very Tyler Perry.
I feel like it's very Tyler Perry. Like sometimes they just watch it for fun.
When you just mentioned that, it reminded me of all the soundtracks. You know, the song,
Yeah,
the name of the movie was always inside it.
Chike is going to the market. Then when Chike gets there, they will kill her. Then her sister will marry her husband.
Why?
Why not just send a broadcast with
And the subtitles.
Write it on the back of the movie.
The guy who
What
got the
a
subtitles
betrayed.
wrong.
What a betrayed!
Okay, what of like the special effects? Like obviously back then we had this. Did you see? There's this clip of Patience Dozoko and Chinwe Talago. My godfather, my other favorites. And two of them were just like doing juju for each other. They were just standing and Patience would look at you and go, this is and then he will now send the juju from his leg and outside from his nose.
She now block that one.
Block that one. So we all sending each other. I love old. I actually love juju movies. Please don't do juju for me.
Later,
I
you
beg
say
you.
one for me.
I love you.
Can we just say
Yeah,
that
it's meant not bias, so I don't like it.
patience has stood the test of time?
She really has.
Because till tomorrow, that babe.
She is going to be the one person that you
an
call.
and she's always trying to.
Iconic.
She's always wicked.
Of course.
She's
actually
always wicked.
Even when she plays nice, it doesn't look nice. It doesn't
No,
look weird.
actually,
Like, what are you doing?
She's not always wicked. I was in a movie with her and she was my mom.
Yes, I watched it.
And she was actually really nice.
I watched it.
What movie
It
was
was
that?
code. It's called Code of Silence.
Yes, when you were,
Yes,
your
no,
character
it's-
was raped.
It's not one of the best ones, but anyway, we moved.
But there's something there's
what's
a
a
movie
good
I
movie?
remember
I
when you
don't
said technology. You guys watch Love Boats?
Oh, with Genevieve.
With Genevieve.
Man.
Genevieve was on a boat. They went partying to a deserted forest like white people. I don't know who does that. That's black. And then a dolphin capsided the boat.
Whoa.
A dolphin.
Was
now.
it a real dolphin or like
Of
a...
course, it was not a real dolphin now. This is old
The
Nollywood.
nerve of
The
you to
dolphin,
ask.
No, I have to
the
ask
dolphin now pushed the boat. Genevieve now fell over. The dolphin now ate Genevieve's stomach. Judy,
Like
by the
Like,
side.
like,
And Genevieve was
was a
like
biblical
that.
film.
Yeah, Genevieve was like this from the beginning to the end. Everybody
Of
else
the
died
film.
in the forest.
Apart from
Things
her.
ate them. There was even a dragon that had like tennis eyes.
oh my
But
god.
Genevieve stayed like
But
this.
please,
She's
which
a
dolphin?
survivor.
Which
Which
dolphin was
dolphin?
No,
this?
is that Seapog that they killed a few years
Seapog.
ago? Eh, now.
So now, the next thing we should even focus on is the marketing.
Yes, my
You know,
favorite.
I've never been to Iweka Road, but I feel like I know it.
Wake up,
I feel like I have a
It's
personal
on
relationship.
Onitsha.
Yes, Iweka Road on Onitsha.
And 4 Pound Road, Aba.
And then Idumota, somewhere in
Idumota,
Idumota. Idumota, Lagos.
I feel like if you go there, the roads will be paved with Nigerian kisses.
Just
Just
the old DVD
just
covers.
CDs,
You know,
just CD
just
covers.
like
Really
that.
convenient.
You know what? Well, yeah, it was actually.
I used to just go and borrow my own from video, just
the
video
video
mart.
store.
So I don't know if I ever went to
What they
Idumota,
used to
Sha.
do was, I mean, BBC, but this is what I assume. That all the people that sell on the road and those like little kiosks, they will
Yeah.
go to the Dumota Lane at the Onitsha.
And
They
buy.
now buy all of them and now
bulk.
take to there. Because there was a place on Awolowo where I used to buy or rent mine as well. And there was no rental policy because I remember some that I just never returned and I'll go back, customer!
Hello.
were they always
So there was a
shouting?
time that we rented a movie, a cassette, and then they took lights, and our gen was bad.
stuck.
So it got stuck, and we missed the due date for like 2 days. It was not okay. Video mat, it was money.
There's something else I remember. Do you guys remember the costumes then? If you're a bad girl.
if you're a bad
That's a real one. Bad girl.
Smoking.
Return from America.
Cigarettes.
Durag.
A cigarette in
Timberland
your
vest.
face.
Your shirt,
Exactly.
they must write sex bomb.
Leather
Yeah.
skirt.
And your
Apple
trousers,
bottom jeans.
your trousers never
Apple bottom
touch.
jeans.
Never touch.
Yes, so the
Your
kids
trousers
have
was
one
always
trouser
hanging-
up, one trouser
India, there
down.
was always
Timberland
wearing
boots.
trousers that.
And always, she was also always crying with mucus, which used to bother me a lot. No, in the end, though, she used to cry with mucus.
But then, like, even
Oh
now,
my
like,
God, not about
Davis.
tears.
No, Davis Christ, and you guys will be
I'm
shouting,
sorry,
whoa!
no, we won't say in the end of Viola Davis, stop it.
No, but she
but
said
she
crying
cries
with
with
mucus. It's the
But
same
it's a
thing
different type
now.
of mucus.
How do you know it's
American.
different?
It's
It's
American
rich.
mucus.
It's
Sorry.
a rich mucus.
This is
It's
where I'm
Emmy
out.
winning mucus. Thank you.
Okay, but now in terms
New
of
Nollywood.
New Nollywood now, guys, what do you guys think in terms of how they've done special effects, marketing, the way they've done their emotional scenes, all kind of? What do you guys think?
I love like the.
I think there's
marketing.
more money now.
There's more, exactly.
Yeah,
there's
there's
more
Do you
definitely
money
think
now.
there's more
So-
money, or you have people who are thinking in a different way?
Yeah,
and
they're
trying
putting it
to-
outside
Exactly,
the box
like-
as well.
I think it all connects, so they're putting
Yeah,
it in
I
a
think
different
so,
way, and
yeah.
they're connecting to the more money.
I think
because
there's
they're
more
bringing-
support.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
because
more
I feel like
support.
people then they weren't getting the support
And
that
then
they
more
needed.
avenues
Yeah.
to kind of like push your production.
But you
down.
know-
You've got
Exactly, like billboards on
your-
Zumba,
One cringy
like
Instagram.
Instagram.
One cringy part about the marketing, no, not even marketing, I love the way they market, but the sponsoring. Remember there was a movie I watched, which I will not name, but the launch was in a nice place and,
Coffee,
you know,
coffee,
whatever,
coffee.
Sha. In the movie, they literally brought out Jake, brought out all the different brought out
I feel like I
Jollof
know.
Rice.
I feel like I
If
know
Jollof
which
Rice was-
movie you're
You
talking
know the
about
movie.
because
If Jollof Rice
I
was
too
sponsoring,
felt the product placement was
it's
a bit
too
too
much
much.
now.
It was like, if they give you the money,
So today,
I feel like it's always was sponsored.
Can I-
They would have brought out the pad and put it somewhere just so we can see. I feel like that's how.
Can I
they
just-
do it.
you have product placement on Hollywood movies, but they're
It's
very
not
It's very
It's like an Audi and the other one.
Yeah.
Or even
Oh,
like
can I
Bounty,
say-
the wife is in the kitchen and she went grocery shopping and
then
she's
she's
just
just
pulling
not
that.
that.
Oh, I'm talking to you and my delivery, but the jig is just on
No, I'm sorry. I'm going to say the name of. Sorry, I love this show very much. I watch every episode. Jennifer's Diary. I was watching it one time and they literally brought some soap. I was like, she's such a stupid girl, but that's why I'm going to use this soap to bath. I was like, what's happening? Like, I was confused.
Maybe the
I was
soap
like,
will wash
the
away
soap was
the stupidity.
No, it didn't.
Maybe.
Of course.
It really didn't.
Okay, moving on
That's
safely.
Anyway, guys. So now, last but not least, what do you guys think about the accents? Because back then, you always
Why did
allow me
everybody
finish.
Mind go to
because she's always coming back from America.
It's not coming from
American
America, man.
wonder.
Become a lawyer.
He was
Man.
always on drugs.
Always.
Always
Oh,
on cocaine.
and then the other one that used to, like, he was stereotyped as the armed robber. The light-skinned one.
Hansanuku.
Hansanuku, that
He looked like an
guy.
arm robber. I'm sorry. Looks. He used to wear those glasses.
He was always come back from America and he was always the bad gang member.
Of course.
That famous guy, is from old Nollywood as well. The one that said Jay-Z and Hush Puppy.
Oh,
Yeah, Hush Puppy.
Hush Puppy.
Prince.
Oh, Jay
Jay-Z and,
said, Stupid Dog.
Stupid
Stupid Dog.
Right?
Who said that?
Chamo.
Because of y'all, I left United States down to Akukulen just to make sure things get better. Because of you niggas right here, I left my career as the first degree holder in biochemistry just to make sure y'all are okay. I had to disappoint my homeboys. Jay-Z, Snoopy Dogg, Drake, P. Diddy. They never wanted me to come back in the first place. But I told them no, I had to rebuff it. Just to make sure you all get better.
That's old
Yes, now
Nollywood.
he's just old Nollywood. Clutching at straws.
Yeah.
But now when you now go to new Nollywood, you now
He's
hear
not
You might have
hey, the
Zainab.
accents will be giving you
Well,
People like
this
Zainab.
accent is authentic. It's not copied. You see? I mean, it's from the inside, from the diaphragm.
Yeah, but then we have people like we have people that went to airports and came back with British accents.
And then just caught something.
And just
on the
caught
way.
something. Their auntie came back and talked to them and they caught it.
No, it's you know how like when you come back and you open your bag and then
that's-
that's
that's-
that's where the accent comes
What
from.
are you guys talking about?
know,
As if some of these people
that's
had
where-
ever traveled. They could not even get to
That's-
MMA when
that's
they
what
started
we're saying
shooting
now.
on.
Let me
That's
tell you,
what
let me
Where would they
teach you a
get the
lesson.
accent from?
When
No,
somebody
Mnet.
comes back,
Mnet
That's
is
what I was about to
traveling.
say. They will go to
Mnet is
they'll go to
traveling.
Mnet. They will what? They'll now see somebody say Harpic. They'll now read their script. That's a Herprick.
Herprick.
They'll now say
Herprick.
Oh, but
Yeah.
there's some, you guys, you Nollywood guys, you know how to do the accents. I give you that.
Yeah,
You guys
they-
know.
Some,
Yeah,
most of
trying.
the hair.
Well, some Sha, some
Some.
Kele, you guys, and then they're my girls, Chica.
Chika,
Chica gives me an accent, Sha. I don't know where the accent is from, but
It's a worldly
like
No,
accent.
you know
Just
she
globally
travels a lot.
She's
you
well
know,
traveled.
she just picks it up when she
Okay,
travels.
guys, so now I need you guys to tell me your favorite. Like, do you prefer old Nollywood to new Nollywood or vice versa?
So I'll be honest with you. I don't particularly like the old versus new. I think there's one Nollywood that is developed, and so we have a one because you don't have old Hollywood and new Hollywood.
Yeah.
Like it's just one thing, and change is allowed to happen. But some people don't want that. So I'm with the one Nollywood
One
forever.
Nollywood. That's good.
me, I think I
Very
just, like I said
diplomatic.
before, I like old Nollywood stories.
With
but
new Nollywood techniques.
and finances and styling.
I'll do a movie
and-
for you that's like that.
Give me now, I'll take it.
Discussing, I'm an
I want to
actor.
be inside.
Mommy,
But all I'm saying
I'll
is
make
just
that.
a balance.
Mommy.
Do you want a role?
I need
Yes.
I'm an
You
actor.
sure?
Yeah.
I can act. That's actually-
Give her a
give
lesson. Give her
show
a
me
lesson.
something.
all my
Audition
school
now.
plays in
And
West
Audition
Africa.
now.
All my
Audition.
school plays, I was the
Action,
star.
Action.
Action.
Convince me.
Okay, we're going to end it there. Alright guys, so now it's time for us to crown the shadiest person in this episode. And we're going to give this honor, please stop it. We're going to give this honor to our guest, Miss Zainab, who is the shadiest person.
You are the queen.
No, she's strictly the shadiest person.
Oh, just
As in the crown
Guys,
is not mine.
keep
Wait,
up.
the crown is not mine.
You can
No,
crown
let's
You can
yourself.
crown
Okay, well,
yourself
crown
if you
yourself.
like.
I'm not
That's
giving
fine,
it back.
of course.
What do you mean?
That's
We
what
didn't really give you the
You cannot
crown,
give somebody a
but it's
gift and
okay.
take it back.
Yeah, I
It's
understand.
okay.
You know that was Miss Universe. It happened in Miss
It's okay.
It did. Okay, so if I had to pick the shadiest person,
Just crown yourself. She already took the crown.
I can share half of the crown. And I'll share it with Novo. Because
Oh. Aren't you
you
nice?
have no behavior.
Just give me the half of the crown so I'll put it on his head.
My will steal it.
You know, the thing is that I'm
This is the problem with
prodigy.
Nigeria. You cannot
Don't mind them. That's how you give orphanage money and they steal it. And
But do you know what? What I will do for you is I will give you a pair of XYZ by Zainab Balogun. Brand new.
No, but hold on. You said give him a pair. Excuse me, you said give him a pair.
Are you people not one?
No.
Our leg is
They said
different.
shady gang. Gang means more than
I'm
one.
size 13 first
So I
of all,
need
so we
one.
want to find shoes.
Don't worry, I'll sort you out.
Bigfoot.
You people, it looks like you people get paid very well, so I think you can afford to buy
I mean,
your own.
obviously.
Of course. My PJ is waiting for me
They
outside.
pay me $1 billion. Jeff Bezos is my godfather. It's not easy.
Look, I'm rich, but then I also like free things.
Free
darling.
Freeloader. Please,
Free hair.
you know me, I'm size 46, so you have to find the shoes that are my size. Because
46.
it's quite big. It's not easy.
Wow.
Hey, gigantic.
Gigantic.
Elephant.
Yes. No, please, let's note it. By yourself, gigantic. Note it. Anyway, guys, that's what we're going to have to end it for today. Please follow us on social media. Leave a comment. Tell us what you think about this episode. If you have any favorite old Nollywood or new Nollywood movies, let us know and we'll definitely look into them. Thank you for joining us on Shade Corner. Thank you to our lovely guest, Zainab, for joining us. And we'll see you again next week, guys. Peace.
To God be the glory.
To God be the glory. To God be the glory.
My name is Tamara and Shade Corner Season 2 is here. So like, share, subscribe, watch it because the more you do, the more money they will give us next season. Yay! Shade Corner Season 2!